Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
She shames us all.
She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it.
Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
The honor is mine. Yes? Very well. She did nothing to your eyes that was... She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings. Close your eyes. Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work. Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive. Ignore distractions and focus the breathing of the blinded. Now, listen. As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar, I shall not. You are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest. Yes? Very well. Very well. Sit with me. Calm yourself. Imagine the waters of the room of 1,000 fountains, each stream suddenly falling silent and still. Imagine the ice of Telos, cold and smooth as it gathers upon the plateau. Now, stretch out, feel the ship, strip away the metal, and see the souls and minds of those that... As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar, I shall not fear.
If I up the Dubana gas levels in the carbine, that would be enough to punch a hole even in triple duration.
From the first movement flows the second. Strike, repeat. Circle one's opponent. Repeat. Faster. If I was faster, I would no longer be the last of my sisters. But does Atris love him?
Switch the face of the +1, -1 card. The totals are 9, 10. Switch the face of the +2, -2.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar.
Switch the face of the...
Not now. Focus on my voice.
Malachor.
Now do you hear me? You have taken the first steps on a much longer road. The droid cannot be read in such a way. As for the alien who served with you in the war, its thoughts are more difficult, requiring many translations in meaning. Often it is better to read their impulse. That is why he is deaf to you. I have found his impulses are cold, like a dead weight. Of course there was. It is because Atten was not playing Pazak, yet he counts cards in his head. At times, he will list off engine sequencers, memorize the hyperspace routes on the other side of the galaxy, count the ticking in the power couplings, even though they are fixed. At other times, he will imagine certain base lusts, certain indignities. It may be Atten is far cleverer than he feigns to be. Or perhaps he is simply a fool. Yes, have... Very well. The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms. Others may come with time, with experience. Ah, one of the techniques you've learned from the Masters. This technique is good against a lone opponent, and you will find your critical strikes are more effective, but you will be vulnerable to almost everyone else you are fighting. Others may come with time, with experience. Ah, a technique that helps one resist the force attacks of an enemy. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to other attacks. Use it against others wielding the force or lightsabers, but not against anyone else. Others may come with time, with experience. Very well. When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that the greatest wielders of some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the... My warning to you is this: do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times... What skill would you say is your greatest strength? And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness? Then my task before you is this: take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force. As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, when you devote some of that training to your weakest... Yes. Very. Have you done as I ask? Very well. Then know this: how some situations play out depend on who is perceived. Your ability to control the perception of others in such situations. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Now I am tired. Leave. Yes. Very well. Ah, I had wondered if...
Now is not the time to speak of this. Wait until you have more of the
Every step on our journey shall bring with it discoveries, and for every planet we reach, all that we touch with our...
What do you want? I fought countless battles. Ones most didn't. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider. Now is there something else you needed? I thought that the Force would be enough of a weapon. That's a good position for a warrior to take. But even better, here you go. But don't get too attached. Now is there something else you needed? I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalore, but I will not be your errand boy. Fine. Now is there something else?
Yes? Very well. I think you are ready. For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick. Then let us begin. You fought well indeed. You have caught the principal. Before you go, there is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial? I see. But I feel I understand what you felt. To go to war, and then return to be judged by those who had not. You may have... She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself. That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side. Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars, when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up. Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them, because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force. So it was a matter of choice then. If Atris has erred in her evaluation of your motivations, it might be best to inform her. I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation. Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all. Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion. Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression. You may ask.
My life. I am able to serve. If we enter battle... I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is... The scars are many and the cause is equally so. It is of no importance. I will answer what I can.
Look, I know we've been through some rough times so far, but... Well, the signs are starting to show. You don't look like you've slept in weeks, or a year. Alright? Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rule. Something up? Passes the time. It's better than listing off engine sequencers, memorizing hyperspace routes, or counting ticks in the power couplings. Of course it's fixed, and that's why you should count the ticking in the power... Why do I play Pazak? Alright, I'll show you. Good match. Now, what are you thinking about right now? Fair enough. But that's why I play Pazak in my head.
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there! Thanks for your help. If you save me to cripple me again, then you're worse than they are. What do you want with me? Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits. All right. I don't know much beyond Jedi Master. There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the exchange... But, you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's gonna... You're lying. You're mad. A Jedi wouldn't come to the... You're no Jedi. You're something else. I can tell it just by looking at you. I don't know why you're here, but I fear for this place. And everyone on it. I have to go.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Forgive me, stranger, but if you had some credits you could spare, it would be... Forgive me, stranger, please, I beg you, do...
Why did you do such a thing? Giving in to your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better served elsewhere. And what would you rather do? The Force binds all things. The smallest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. These acts of cruelty may have more severe repercussions than you know, or can see. Indeed, listen, feel the echo. Cruelty leads to suffering, and when one suffers, it is the way of life to spread suffering. The suffering within builds until its sound is all one hears, and when a kindness is offered, it is punished, and a greater darkness is served. From one act can come tremendous power when the echo has traveled as far as it can. Send a great echo, and power will come to you. The day shall come when you can test your strength, I promise you.
And what did he want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
What do you want? I've got nothing to tell you.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something. Geraktada cemense binga rukutoto und juju namataso benkish manensetse. Fela dibono ta Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ronka. Charanana gundoso remine che lo rakto kurokat. Docent horrenteri. Gelere sonto chenig rexi con Tere wana jung konata dela raguno tuna. Dai Der inturunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan korsadara nane gra dalonuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiadra tora pada no ringa tel camarada tel fibu nubu da bikarana cenirara. Tere wana jung konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinturun kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Derace wemenoto to rere senisensen. Wana jung senisensen drawice canel commercio ce la fibu nolot.
My life is yours.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin. So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult? So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from? We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Kraci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska. Norahagwa buska yo. Chan kotosh.
Dawacho simu poendo rakawa. Dawacho simu poendo rak. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To esfrektonatada. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To esfrektonatada beer maba. Taranamo sibu and asarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Ciao. Dawacho simu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momo parama. Taranamo sibu and asarans. Tonorandam. Tonos emeragith. Wanarak.
Ugh, the stink here in the refugee sector is worse than the rest of Narshada.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I feared the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment for as long as it will last.
Doverenincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorcha no bankani honkades. Torsenta winoto. Tonotucha. Tocha ramaka.
Hawait matiwa to chana wale mashnat na maniwa niwa panawara di dividesh ne mat na kimnu.
Tarachomo sincho kavavolpa muliji kumanaminta barawamba michedos. Kawana bota yunta tanga kina. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawa. Dovrei kun mwili wosas. Kawana bota yunta tanga kina matura. Tayaita tabosanan. Chone mulera, tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska, tanchanik que chubo grayo bog no kadaita, kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura, tayay.
No.
Dovre kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana. Chone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanchanik mawimbo kranda mi bilan. Tawancha morichi.
Do not volunteer me so easily. There are certain favors that I would not perform. Find another way. Yes, that will be fine.
Dahupa bosakurata go jujuto yo.
None taken.
Dahupa bosakurata go ju.
So, you have the look of a seasoned... Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. So does your wit. Now buy a drink.
Donos imarakith, wanarakorachi drungasa. Taranamo sibu and dasarans, crema sukun ratungala, chawi mo jubu kosaracha.
Fünnis, Svindelagstich, Relieba Konantosha, Manchokorlemakot.
Ardachor nilota. Dakaprota gocha. Jarkomati sochpan. Nishasa Jurun Maba Kodu Soto Me Kogariti Jakolo Me Bomas Machitu Pachama Chalawaba Dona Sinto Noraki Pashakani. Tonoranga Manakan. Dawacho simu poendo rakawa ichi rendumu mopa rama kawana abawasi. You kroren man. Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Duran. Tonoranga Manakan. Tonos emeragith. Tonoranga. Tonos emeragith. Tonoranga. Tonoranga Manakan. Bipo inshallah. Mababe want to susintu mukarata. To esfrektonatada bear mabar chokto. Torenibu inturat bechabi doko. Tonaranga. Dawa just. Dawa just.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen... all right. Jedi Master? Are you crazy? There aren't any more Jedi. But you're serious, aren't you? All right, well, look. If I were a Jedi, I'd be where I could help people. As for where that happens on Nar Shaddaa, I have no idea. The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Best thing I can tell you is if you want to find one, get a bounty on your... Are you serious? All right. I must be doing something right for you to come along and bail me out.
And what is it you think you have accomplished? If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest rewards. That is all I ask.
Mishasa achuto gonkura? Nakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpam lorcha. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, krota. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, krota short na chino mak. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, krota short na jabalakish. Tochimaka, lotologo besanus, misash lochut. Koparodunga ninisindo shoka, mushka meturundi. Nakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpam lorcha, jabalakish, tochimaka, lotologo besanus, misash lochut. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, krota short na chino. Nakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpam lorcha, yotachi sabarinish. Nakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpam. Nus jamachor heptoth nich dorksha tochiren kotej. Nikogin masikowi oko. Mishasa. Dawachosimu. Tonoranga manakan, ipoenshawa. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada ber mabar chokto. Torenibu inturat.
Wish the exchange would pack up the refugees and ship them all off to spice camps.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Gavadumpa munsur. Bornaci ninso pomaranka.
Malampas tarawa. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tachimorota kamsa javaskop.
Dorota Sinta. Crimsochi mapo hirembi kachapas pat. Me quoga rifti noso me mastolo. Yokolopoi. Osmanfu ni wado ni kuta maasapa. Tongi wamaji. Tonichi ramagrinzo mos rapana. Rakacho mot ni chara. In soranaka me gunsoji. Nekchi una bola monchi watatong. So Osmanfu ni wado ni kuta maasapa. Tongi wamaji. Poso ma oritushniki tuk tuk pamba. Doki ni kama renzo ni inash di John Bla wenso mas. Tong abaw shan uni nong.
We're all we've got. We need to stick...
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we... That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like... You've made a dangerous enemy.
You're tough to have made it this far. It's too bad you're not going any farther. I don't make threats. Do your worst.
You are no match for us. A weakness is revealed.
Hey, you look like a spacer. Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars. I don't care if you think so. I know what I've done and who I am.
Monsikuno bosh tuna. Kawana bota yunta. Tawancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo. Unta chiwi.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? Don't you work with Sakwesh? He took my daughter, Adana, to sell to the... Don't taunt me. I owe Sakwesh 600. Thank you. Thank you.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the... When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were... You're the one. Good. My family and I are anxious to leave, and I have the payment... We can't afford that. Thank you. To be honest, I don't... 50 credits. Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out.
You are no match for us. Let us end this.
A weakness is revealed.
Fallen.
I shall make this one. A weakness is revealed.
Who are you? Then maybe you ought to keep a tighter leash on his tentacles, vac brain. Because he's running this... Sasquatch and his thugs torture the humans, make everyone's lives miserable. My mom owes Sasquatch some credits, so he took me to sell me to the Huts. They always need spice handlers for their... What are you, Sasquatch's boss or something? I thought you smelled even worse. Whatever you say. Really? Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, sorry about those things I said to you. I'll go find Mom.
A weakness is revealed. Let us end this. To battle.
Yeah!
This shall not stop us for long.
I shall make this one cease. A weakness is revealed.
Let us end this. A weakness is
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
Did you find us a pu- Please.
Hey, you look like... Because if you need a crew, I'm your... There's no need to be...
Kavanatagalu! Kavanami donki krato. Rasha tugnolya yakta desa uba lia jetufurg.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chiluma lispa.
Tu nita manta yumar lordawat. Dovre kun mwili wosas lima pogwa. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo Dovre kun mwili wosas lima pogwa. Dahupa bo sakurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata ya kawana bota yunta tanga kinamato. Dahupa bo sakurata.
Hip back, I am. I suppose I will.
Well executed. You have created an echo, something that will travel for some time. You are learning much. Do not mistake my tone. I was not faulting your choice. Far from it, I respect it.
Let's see, 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround, no, that won't work. Come back! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting... Yeah, well, I tried to... I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go...
Sotoye ringe frite de ducha or samba sutna kaklawiye tinya tal chiro runta gams rishunko jova nincha chimba baksita.
To battle. A weakness is revealed. You are no match for us.
What is it?
How may I serve?
Bogracion contichaum, King Lord Taithakun, Tapichayubong, Chichiskapule. Chupayubong labograturong, Nihun kagratuk, Jimut maliabist wet wata. Yomawa mani boba, Lorda wish wanga shachi, Chopiti man punjame, Sashange bedwanam. Chopiti man punjame, Sashange bedwanam lira.